Hello, hello, my friends. Happy Thursday. Today is Thursday Throwdown. It's also the start of Creative Escape, my virtual event that we are doing this weekend to celebrate Cinco de Mayo, which of course is next Friday. And it's also my birthday. So we love to celebrate Cinco de Mayo in my world. And so I thought it would be a fun way to spend the weekend before my birthday to be crafting with all my friends. So tonight we start at 4 o'clock with a little welcome chat. And then we have some open crafting and some game posts and all sorts of fun stuff this weekend. We have guest visitors, crafter interviews, all sorts of fun stuff for this weekend, make and takes. So I'm kind of gearing up for that. So I didn't have a whole lot of time to prep anything today, but then again, when do I on Thursday Throwdown, right? Plus, and I can't really show you the stack because it's hidden in the corner over here, but I also have a huge stack of new catalogs that need to be shipped out in the next day or so, so you guys will have them in time for May 2nd when our new catalog goes live. And I need to do a lot of brainstorming during my off hours in the next couple of days because I really haven't given much thought to how I'm going to launch them, which I normally do. So I think we'll have some live videos next week for sure, but make sure you're on my email list because that's how I'm going to inform you about all the things happening with the new catalog. So we'll have, I'm sure I'll do some Facebook Lives. We'll have some fun stuff going on with the launch of that too. So including, we'll be bringing back In Color Club this year. So you'll be able to get the In Colors on a budget. So you'll get a monthly package of goodies each month. So I will be announcing that to my email list. So make sure you're on my email list. And you can just click the little blue button at the top of this page that says sign up. That's to sign up for my email list. So you can do that. We'll also have a paper share again this year. So a lot of the timing might be a little off because the new catalog starts next week. But I'm also leaving in like 2.5 weeks to go to Norway for a week. So I have to kind of plan everything around that. Of course, we'll have a May card club and a May virtual card class. So there's a lot happening over here and I'm trying to make sure I can get everything done in time and off. And of course we have Shore Club magazine that's coming out next week. And then I have the Shore Club. We're going to do a little challenge in May for National Scrapbooking Day as part of that. So lots of stuff happening and going to get April card kits out. Those have to go out. I just got those today. So everything's crazy over here. So hello everyone. Thanks so much for joining me. It's pouring and thundering, Susan, in Plymouth. Oh gosh, it's cloudy over here, but we don't have any rain. It's a little bit of sun actually even still. So it's probably headed my way, which is perfect because it's a great kind of crafting evening, right? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this around. We're going to play with new stuff today. I actually haven't even assembled the stamp. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that for those of you that don't know how to do that. I haven't done that in a while. It's always good to do a good refresher on that. And then we'll show you the new papers and some new product and it will be fun. And then we'll make something with it just because we can, right? So let me go ahead and turn this around quickly. We are still doing our April virtual card class. I mentioned that just a second ago. And what did I do with my card class cards? Oh, they're over here. Let me show you. So I've got those all ready to go. I just got the crumb cake paper that I was running out of. I just got that today in the mail as well. So now I can finish kitting and then I'll just have to do the order for the embellishments and I can get those shipped out. So these are the 3 cards you'll get if you do place an order using the host code this month. And those will ship out depending on if your order is over 50, you'll get the embellishments. So I have to wait for those embellishments to come in. And of course I won't do that order until all the orders are in, which you have until the end of the day tomorrow to place the order with the host. Actually, no, we'll do the end of the weekend because I'm going to be too busy with Creative Escape to do anything, and the 30th is April. So before the end of the month, if you do an order with the last chance list, anything you're missing, remember all the prices are going up in the new catalog, or many of the prices, so it's a good time to stock up on basics and things like that, or any of the last chance lists, clearance rack, any of that kind of stuff, using the host code, and then you'll get the card kits for free. And then of course we start with the new catalog next week. So let's go ahead and do a little show and tell of some new goodies. So I almost didn't order this collection because I don't know, I'm not usually a cutesy kind of girl, but I saw so many people ordering it, and then I started seeing the paper, and I'm like, okay, this is super cute, so we need to play. So it's called, I think it's called Zoo Crew Collection, and this is the Zany Zoo bundle. So you can see these are the cute little stamps, and much more cute than I normally do, but I do have to say I love this little llama who's knitting. I don't know why, that just cracks me up. I think it's adorable. The little skunk with his binoculars, super cute. So there's kind of some themes to each of the little characters, and I'll show you that in the paper. Really cute sentiments, something great to celebrate you. You're too wonderful. And happy birthday to you. Love all of those. So then it has the coordinating dies. So this is one of, I believe, I forget now. Shoot. I think there's, let me check. There's like, is it 10 sweets? Let me check in the new catalog. So I can show you the cover, but I can't show you the inside. So let me look really quick off camera, because I usually have it right in the front here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, 10 new product suites in this beauty. And like I said, if you requested a catalog from me, those will be heading out shortly. That's on my list to accomplish this weekend. So, lots to do this weekend. But these are the cute little dies. So it's got some cute little like shapes to cut out the stamped images, but then it's also got like cute little vase, a balloon, some clouds. You've got a little stage, a nice little scallop edge, a banner, some flowers, a stool. So there's so many little tulips. Like, how cute, right? So many little bits and pieces to this one that I think will be really, really fun. Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me. So let's take a look. Actually, we'll finish looking at the suite, and then we'll assemble the stamp set. So these are the ribbon that are part of this suite. How cute. Notice some new colors. This is Lemon Lime Twist, which is returning from a previous in color, which I love, and that's Petal Pink. Super cute colors. I love the ribbon. And then I meant to look, actually, because I think I might have, hold on, did I? Let me look at this suite really quick. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay. I thought I was missing the embellishment, but it doesn't have an embellishment other than the ribbon. All right, and this, I think, is my favorite part, is the paper. And, like, remember how I said just a second ago, like, there's, like, themes for the stamped elements? Well, the themes carry through to the paper. So let's just share that with you quickly. So how cute is this? So this is kind of the biking, scootering kind of thing. And of course you noticed that we've got like dies that will cut out this little alligator, right? So super cute. And then the next theme, whoops, you get 2 each of each paper. This one's kind of a birthday celebration. So you've got kind of the raccoon, which that's the cutout, like you have the die that matches that, and then you could of course fussy cut any of them as well. Super cute little dog celebrating with some confetti. Then you have kind of like the artsy craftsy one. Of course, we've got the llama that I love who's knitting. You've got a little, what is that, an antelope? I don't know, something like that. He's baking. We've got the porcupine painting. We've got this little, what are those, sloths? I think it's a sloth. He's meditating. So super cute reading, a little bear reading. Super fun, little cute paper. This one's musical. So you've got drums and accordions and singing. And I believe it's the turtle that you can cut on this one. Yeah, the little turtle has a die cut that matches. Again, you can fussy cut any of them, right? Or leave them whole. Love that. Then this one's ballet. So really cute with this one. I think, who's the cutout on this one? It must be, I think it's this guy. Yeah, it's this one here, the little tiger or whatever that is. So super cute with that. And then of course one of my favorites, although I don't know why, because I never used to be a camper, but this one's kind of camping themed. You've got the s'mores and the backpacking and the little skunk, and of course you can cut him out with the dies. The cute little trees, butterfly catching, so really, really cute. And then the back side of all of these papers are all black and white. So you all know I love a good black and white paper. So you can see you've got all of these different patterns like so. cute, right? Super fun paper. And I hesitated to do this as my Thursday Throwdown because are you guys like me? And I do always have a moment of panic when I first cut into paper. And so brand new paper like this, it makes me nervous to like cut into it, but it's so cute. So we'll see what we come up with. So these are the colors in, yeah, the DSP is adorable. These are the colors. So we've got Petal Pink, Pumpkin Pie, Pool Party, Crumb Cake, Basic Black. And then this is the new, one of the new colors. So this is a brand new color. It's called Lemon Lolly. It's kind of replacing So Saffron, which I'm actually okay with. I really like this color. I think it's a more true yellow. It's just a really pretty color. And then the Lemon Lime Twist, which I said returned from a previous in color. So that's our color combo. So I brought all of that here so that we can make a card, right? First things first. You hate cutting into my paper. It is scary at first, right? I don't know if it's scary for me. It's just, I'm always like, well, what if I cut it and then I decide that's not what I want to do, and now I just, cut it and I didn't have to. I don't know. But you know what? You gotta, as my friend Kylie says, you gotta love it, chop it. So that's what we're gonna do today. All right. Let's do a little stamp assembly really quickly because I haven't done this on camera and I hadn't had a chance to do it ahead of time. But I was like, you know what? I was going to try and rush to do it before the video started. But I was like, I haven't done this in quite some time where I actually show you how this goes together. Because I think if you're new and you haven't ordered stamps from Stampin' Up, not all of them come in the red rubber like this. But when they do, it's sometimes confusing as to how to put that together. So I always punch all of the pieces out, okay? And they've got a backing on the back. And then this here, I don't know why my alarm just went off, but it did, is your labels for the front side of your stamps. And in the past, I used to not put the labels on because I found they stuck better. But now that we have the cling mount stamps, I think they work so much better. So I always put the labels on because I feel like it makes me stamp a little bit better. All right, so I'm going to peel off the little backing here for one of the stamps. And you want to do just one at a time. So let's go ahead and, yeah, the paper is super cute, you guys. You have to see it in person. It's just adorable. All right, so I'm going to go ahead, and this is sticky, so you don't want to really touch it. And you want to try and make sure you get this down correctly the first time because it's very hard to pull it back up or rearrange it once you've done it. And I was kind of talking through that, so we missed a couple steps. So I will check that in a second. All right, so one of the steps I missed on telling you is on this label sheet, there's always like a little slice in the label. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but you can fold it in half. And so it's cut in half so that you can easily peel that off. And again, this is now sticky, so you want to be careful. So now I'm going to find this guy. You want to make sure you peel off this backing as well, because otherwise, if you try and stick it on, it doesn't stick really great, which is probably good, but also it will then block your view a little bit when it's on the label. So, all right, so now I'm just going to line this up like so, push down, and then when you pull it off, it comes off on the actual stamp. So we'll just continue to do that with all of these. I wish I could show you the inside of the catalog because this suite, the page where the suite is featured, is just adorable. There's so many cute little samples. So we'll pull that off. Let's stick that in there. I don't know why, I always just start with the larger ones usually. So we'll continue doing this, pulling that off, doing this. What should we use for the critter? I'm kind of liking the knitting llama, but I'm open to suggestions. Let me put this so it's on the screen so you guys can see. Which critter would you like me to play with? And I don't know if I'll play with the paper one or the stamped one or what, but you let me know. Or maybe it's a specific piece of the paper. Do you want me to do ballet or music or camping? You tell me, don't you guys, while we're putting this together. What do we want today? Maybe we'll make this a you direct me kind of session today. All right, putting all my stamps away. All right, you're too wonderful. You want to make sure you're paying close attention to which stamps you're getting. Most of the time, they're very different shapes, so you shouldn't get the label wrong on them. But sometimes with the word ones, they might be very similar, and so you might accidentally put the wrong label on. I've done it before. It is hard. Most of it, unless it's like an all word set, sometimes the words will look familiar, so you have to be very careful. The other thing you have to be careful of is to make sure you put them on the right way and not upside down. All right, I'm gonna stick that down. Llama, you like the critter on wheels, the colored turkey, bike or knit, music, skunk. Oh my goodness, you guys, you're all over the place. I did see 2 for the knit, well, the knit and the llama, so those are both knitting. Got all sorts of stuff going on. All right, I'm gonna keep assembling. You guys can keep voting on what you'd like me to see, whether you want one of the pieces of the themed paper to be the focus, or you want a specific image to be the focus, and I'll see if I can make some sense of it as soon as I've got all of these done. All right, let's put that down there. Almost finished with this. This usually goes much faster, but I'm talking, so that makes me go a little slower. All right, happy birthday to you. All right, put that here. I'll move that over a little bit so I have room. Then we've got the little confetti, which is this one. Too many cute ones. I know they're also cute. The paper, the black and white side. Oh, I'm sure I'll use some of the black and white paper for sure. But I might want a critter with that too. All right, so let's see. I guess they'll both fit here. Let me move this down. I'm just trying to make sure I have room for all of my stamps. The last one is the little musical notes. All right. There we go. All right, so I haven't seen any more voting. So I think we'll go with the llama. All right, so there is my assembled stamp. I'm gonna just stick that out of the way. Now that I've decided on the llama, yep, Susan said the knit llama. Let me just find the paper that has the cute little llama on it. And then I'll decide if I want to, here it is. All right, so we've got this. Super cute. I did bring my markers over, but I was kind of thinking, I don't know if I really want to do all the coloring on camera, so I might just die cut one of these little guys. And bonus, that means I won't really have to cut my paper very much because he's right here on the side. So let's do that. Let's cut out this little llama. And we'll start with that. I generally, when I start with a card, like I really have no idea where we're going with this. I have not thought of anything in advance. A lot of times when I do Thursday Throwdown, I kind of have something in my head before I start. But this time, no, not so much. So I'm gonna just cut this, and I'm gonna grab my die cutting machine. I'm gonna grab my little mini, because it's right here. These are going up in price in the next catalog too, you guys. So if you wanted one, now would be a good time to do that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead, put that there. We'll grab the little die that coordinates, all right? And I'm gonna die cut him. He is so stinking cute. I'm in love. All right, so put that on there carefully. Uh-oh, I'm bent, but I think it's gonna stay put. Oh, actually no, it moved. So you know what? Because that is bent, I'm gonna use a little bit of washi tape to hold it in place so I don't mess up my cute little llama. If I can find the end of my washi, here it is. All right, so let's try that again. I'm gonna put that here. Oops, not paying attention to the bottom. Here we go. We'll do that. Try this again. All right, now we'll roll it through. Okay, and how cute. So we've got our little llama. Isn't he adorable? Oh my gosh, I'm in love. All right, so I'm gonna put this back so I don't lose it. I'll hang on to my little washi there, just in case. Put that over there. All right, so when I think I started to say this and I didn't finish. When I start to design a card, I usually pick a focal point. So obviously this is gonna be my little focal point for this card. What do I want for a sentiment? I think I might just do "You're Too Wonderful," just because he's kind of just hanging out, a little sheep. Is that actually, I'm not even sure. Is that a sheep? Actually, I think that's a sheep, not a llama. I don't know why I thought it was a llama, but I think he's a sheep. All right, so next up, I've got to decide what my card base is. So I will usually decide what my focal point image is, and then once I've done that, I will usually decide colors if colors aren't already associated with it, like in this case. And then I will figure out, based on that focal point, what I want to use as the card base. And I think because I also probably want to use some of the black and white paper, I think I'm going to use black for my card base. So I have an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock. I'm going to stick this into my trimmer, cut this at 5.5. And then I'll turn it and score it at 4.25, and that will give me my card base. And since I'm here already, let's go ahead and just score this one too, and I'll have it ready next time. All right, so now I've got my card base. I, of course, just don't want it solid black like this. So this is going to go on here like this somehow. So now I got to figure out the rest of the card. So I really think I want to pull out, it looks like it's Petal Pink and Lemon Lolly as the colors that they've used. So I'm thinking we need to, I got to find my bigger die cutting machine because I think I want to do a little bit of embossing. So I'm going to do a strip of the Lemon Lolly across the middle here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to cut it at 4.25. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I want it to be 4.25 across, because I think I'm going to put it right across this band here. But if I cut it this way at 4.25, it's going to still give me, it's going to be the perfect size for a cross, right? But it's also going to give me this piece, which I can now use as a card base. So it's a good use of the leftovers too. I'm probably going to do about, I'm thinking like 1, 2, maybe like 3 inches. Let's start at 3 inches. I'm not sure. No, I don't want that big. 2.5, maybe. I'm just trying to eyeball how big it is right here. Maybe 2.25. That looks good. Use a 2.25 inch piece, and I'm going to emboss this. So that's why, and it's going to go, I don't know, I might have to shrink that down. Just, I think I'm going to do maybe 2 inches. Because I have another plan too, to use the black and white paper. So, all right, let's do this. Now, I want to emboss this, and I'm going to turn to one of the ones that I love, which is this cute little cross stitch. Let me grab my big machine here. And, oh, I forgot to grab my embossing mat, so we'll have to use this one. My old one, which generally needs a little shim. Okay, so I'm going to open this up. The embossing folders don't fit, or at least not this size of embossing folder, does not fit in the little machine. So I'm going to use my larger one. This black mat was from the old Sissix machine that I had, not my Stampin' Cut and Emboss one, so it's not quite the right height. So I'm going to throw a shim on top, which is just another piece of cardstock. I have a white piece here, so we'll just stick this on top. It just gives a little bit of extra oomph. And then I'll roll this through. Okay. And now I have my cute little embossed strip in Lemon Lolly. I'll move these things out of the way. Alright. Now, we're going to take this And like I said, I want this to go across here. He's gonna get like popped up somewhere along this stretch, but before I do that, I want to add a little bit of black and white paper for the background. So let's look at our black and white paper and see what works well. So we've got this. Ooh, that's a little busy. Not sure I want that one. We've got the cute little stars. I kind of like the squiggles. That's kind of cute. And actually that is the back side of the cut piece of paper I already cut. Got polka dots, which this could be good because it might make it a little brighter, but it also means that he's probably not going to pop off it as much, like where this is overlaps, because it's going to be white on white. So I'm kind of thinking the squiggly one might be good. Same thing here, the background's white, so I don't think it will pop as much. Same thing here. So I think I'm going to use a piece of this as the little backdrop here. And I think I'm not going to do a full pattern. I think I'm going to kind of shrink it down a little bit. So let's make it, I gotta think for a second. So 4 1/4. So I think I'm gonna do it 3 3/4 by, that would be 5, I believe, to make it like a little mat. Let's just see. So I'm gonna cut this 3 3/4. I might cut it a little smaller too. I don't know. We'll see. And I'm not even gonna look at the other side because then I'll be sad at what I'm cutting. 3 3/4 by 5. Yeah, I think I don't want it that big, so I think I'm probably gonna cut this down. But let's just see what it looks like. Lay that there. See, I feel like this looks like yarn or stitching, so I think that's gonna work nicely. All right. So we're kind of like, I guess maybe that's all right. I was thinking I wanted, I'm gonna cut it down just a little bit. Let's do 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. So I'm just taking 1/4 of an inch off, a little bit smaller. Okay, like so, and like so. All right. I think I want to pull a little bit of the petal pink in as well, and I might actually use that cute little scallop that's in the die. So I'm gonna cut a little piece off this. Let's just do a 1 inch strip of this, and I'll do by 4 1/4 because that's the width of the card. And then I'm going to use my little one here. And we're going to use that cute little scallop die here. I love a good scallop die, you guys. It's my favorite. Late to the party, it's okay. We just got started. So I'm going to just stick this down. We're designing with some new toys. All right, so I'm gonna stick that, hopefully semi-straight. Doesn't matter because we can actually fix it in post-production, but let's just stick that down. Roll the beautiful bean footage. I always want to say that when I roll through the die cutting machine, you guys. All right. I'll do this. And carefully cut that. Come on. Oh, it's pulling up my cardstock. Sorry, it's going to be underneath. So it's fine. All right. Put this back. Like so. Scallop die is like my favorite. We've got a few sets or dies that have a scallop border. This is one of them. Another one is I think it's the hand-penned petals, which is retiring, which is a pretty one. And then, I'm trying to think, there's another one too that's got a thicker one that I like too. I love a good scallop border. I'll have to post later. Maybe I'll do a post later on the dies that have a scallop border because it is very helpful. All right, so I'm gonna layer those together, but I do want this to go down to cover so that it's not so you don't see that white underneath it. So I'll probably pull it down to a position where either up or down. There we go, up probably. So it's not showing the white underneath there. Okay, so I'm liking how that's working. I'm gonna go ahead and attach this together. Any sets that are just borders. I will have to look. I think there is a border set. I just don't know if it has a scallop. So I will check the new and the old catalog and let you know. Because as you all know, the old catalogs are retiring as of this weekend. But card kits are going to anybody who orders with the host code before the end of the month. So that's a perk, ordering from the old catalog. All right, and I will let you know. I will do a post later, Michelle. All right. So we want to move that up so it's not, there we go. So we've got this. Now I need a sentiment. I'm not attaching because I'm not sure how I want everything to go. So we already decided that I think I'm going to use the You're Too Wonderful. So I'm going to take this and I'll stamp it in Memento Black just because that makes sense. And we'll put it on white, I think will work. I think I'm going to punch it out with a circle. Or maybe, oh, you know what I'll do? I'll do a stitched circle since she's knitting. Let me find a little piece of white here. All right, and we'll do this. All right, and we'll do this. All right, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to, let's die cut it with a stitched circle since she's knitting. I know knitting you don't really stitch, but it's still kind of the same family, right? So let's find one that will fit. That looks like it'll be good. I'm using the Stylish Shapes. Those are my favorite. We'll grab the mini again. Oh no, my book just fell on the floor. Okay, so I'm going to throw this here. Center that. And roll that through. Okay. Whoop. How cute. So we get a little stitched circle. Like this. All right, and then I don't know how I want to do it yet. I kind of feel like it should be a long sentiment too, now that I've done that like that. Maybe I just use this as an element, and I feel like it just needs to be extended out a little bit. So maybe I'll do this. Changing my mind. Something great about you. Maybe in the could do black with white embossing, but that's a lot of work at the moment. So I think I might do it on some petal pink. Let's try it. Let's see what I like better, because I'm kind of not loving the way that was working. So let's do this. I'm going to cut a little strip. Oh, actually, look, I have a little strip. Let's cut this. I'm going to stamp this. Hopefully it's straight. Right along the edge. Ooh, it is. Look at that. I probably should have left a little more room on that side because I'm going to tuck it under the image. Not kind of small. I don't know where I want to cut it yet, so we'll leave it like this. All right. And I just had a thought too. I think I'm going to back this white piece, this black and white piece on white. All right, so I'm going to do that like that. And then maybe a banner end or a cut on an angle, perhaps. I was thinking before I wanted a bigger circle for him to sit on, but I don't know. Let me move this. Let me think about that. Let me do this. So we ended up doing 3.5. So I'm going to cut this one at 3 3/4 by 5. It's already 5, so that's perfect. I'm going to mount that on this. And then, whoops, come on. Give me. And then this will go on this. And then let me just see what that looks like. Yeah, I think I like it on the white. It just makes it kind of pop off a little bit more. So let's go ahead and attach this to that. Like so. Okay. Let me put this back again for a sec. My other thought is we have this pink ribbon, which is pink and white. So maybe I can use that. Let's take this part off. I'm getting the full process today, you guys, because I told you I didn't even have an inkling as to what I wanted to do with this one. Let's cut a little piece of the ribbon. All right, and I think we'll just do a knot because it's kind of thick ribbon. I'm gonna do a knot over here, like so. And okay, I'm gonna pull it up a little bit. I want a little bit of that yellow to show underneath as well, like that. Okay, so then that would go here. I think I can tape this down because I'm not putting any ribbon on that. All right, let me pick this up, center this. Okay, and then you love seeing the process. Oh, I'm good. I'm glad. Yeah, definitely need the little white, a little pop of white helped. Kind of do a little pop-a-roo on that. All right, so I'm gonna trim down that. Then this would go here. Now this look right here is giving me baby vibes, but I'm not really gonna do this as a baby card. So I want him to overhang the scallops because I think it's really like busy if you leave it like that with that hanging out from under his feet. So I want that to kind of be there. Circle could be here. This could be here, but now I'm hiding most of my ribbon. Not that that's too bad because it's got the little knot over here. But maybe put it up a little bit higher. Or maybe put the ribbon on top like that. Okay. Not quite as low. Kind of like that. I think I'm going to cut this on an angle. Okay. Okay, I'm getting somewhere. I'm kind of liking what that's doing. I think I like that. Good. You guys like that one? I think that's cute. We'll add some bling. All right, so let's, oh, this is underneath. So let's just do this. Now I don't remember where I was exactly. I think right about there is good. And then I'm going to pop him right about there. And I think I'll put this down flat. Yeah, that looks good. So let me put this down. I'm going to use a lot of adhesive because I want it to stick with that ribbon. Just a little bit of the ribbon tucking out underneath, like so. Let's grab some dimensionals for our llama. No, it's a sheep, right? We decided it was a sheep. I don't know why I was calling it a llama. At first, that's what it looked like to me. I'm going to put a little bit of... I know it's a little over, but I don't want them to be saggy. So I'm going to take these off. Before I attach this guy, I'm going to go ahead and put this down. And you guys, this will be my first card with new product, and you get to watch it happen. Sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad. All right, so I want to make sure I've got this positioned so that, yeah, like right here, the scallops aren't showing the white in between them. All right, like that. Okay, and then we'll take this guy. And again, I want that to go down lower than the scallops, not cover the greeting, so right about there looks good. Okay, fun. All right, now we need some bling. So yeah, I don't know, is it a llama? I don't know what it is, you guys. For whatever reason, I feel like that's a llama, but then the way his little things are, I thought maybe it's a sheep, and his little feet, I'm like, maybe it's a sheep. I don't know. I'm not very familiar with llama, so it could be. I'm gonna make him a sparkly llama sheep. All right, like so. Make him all sparkly. Then we'll need to add some bling, and like I said, there's no new bling that coordinates with this suite. Well, I shouldn't say that coordinates, because all the bling coordinates probably, but nothing that was designed to go along with this suite. So we'll have to pick one. I'll pick one from my stash here. All right, so cute, you guys. I don't know if you can see it, but he's super sparkly, or he or she. Very fun. Okay, so let's grab, oh look, I've got some cute little pink sequins. I think that will look cute. Let's use the petal pink sequins. Where is my take your pick tool? I don't know what happened to it. Oh, it's right here. There we go. All right. Let's grab some of these. We'll use 1, 2. I think there are smaller ones too. I want a smaller one for up top, I think. If I have, yeah. Oh, but I don't have any pink ones left, so I guess we'll use the large ones. So those sequins, they come with a sheet of large sequins and a sheet of small sequins in the 3 colors, but I used all my small ones, so we'll just do that. All right, there you have it. So I think we are good. Super cute, right? It's a really fun suite, you guys. For those of you that joined late, I'll show you really quick just the paper, because it's my favorite part. So we use the cute little llama right from the paper, which is this one. So each of the designer series paper, the back sides are all black and white. And then if you flip them, we've got little bicycles. We've got birthday celebration. We've got like artsy, craftsy kind of stuff. We've got music. We've got ballet and camping / exploring. So there you have it. Super fun. Love this collection. Like I said, it was one that I was not really going to order until I saw everybody else getting so excited about it. And I was like, all right, maybe I need to look at it again. And I'm glad I did, because it's really cute and really fun. And while, you know, you might think it's cutesy and too much for kids, but I feel like I'd be happy getting a card like this. Plus, that creativity one is super cute, and the camping one will be cute when we do some camping trips this summer. So I'm gonna have fun with it. So there you have it. Thanks so much, you guys, for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon. Remember, this is all new good stuff from the new catalog, which is coming out next week, May 2nd. Everything will be live, so you won't be able to order this stuff particularly yet, unless it's May 2nd, which it's not yet. But if you have anything you need from the old catalog, the clearance rack, the last chance list, stocking up on staples that are going up in price, be sure to use that host code. You'll get my April virtual card class kits in the mail for free with that order. And then, of course, be sure to keep an eye on the page and on my email for the next few days as we get ready to launch the catalog, because I'm sure I'll be going live and sharing some new goodies there as well. So thanks so much for watching, you guys. Have a great afternoon, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.